Hey, welcome to this channel. My name is Oliver and I've just finished another great trading session with binary options on Quadex. I started with $40. If you want to find out where I got with that amount, what I use, what strategies, watch this video till the end. Let's start straight away. Let's go. Right, so today guys, I have zigzag and Keltner channel as well as CCI oscillator. I'm gonna go ahead and with the first option here we have a downtrend. It's pretty strong, and looking at the last long candle there, that's what we can say that we expect a bit more of this trend to continue because of this impulse. Let's just go in with a trend and let's wait for the result of this option and then continue. Here is the first profit. It's not huge yet, but we're gonna keep working on it. And what we're gonna do to help it grow is we're gonna use the entirety of the profits towards the next option, and therefore creating this snowball effect, even better than snowball effect, because at the end it starts growing so much that you can't imagine. Actually, yeah, it does remind of like a small snowball effect, because the bigger it gets, the more snow it gets on itself, and that's the idea anyway. Let's move on, and now $76 for 1 minute we're gonna put. Right, so I'm gonna go with a put option here, because as you can see, what's happening here is that we are reaching this resisting zone with various levels, the channel top lines and zigzag and etc, and also the pin bar just before this just before we made the option. As you can see, the pin bar, usually when it points up like that, then or down, your next move with the next move of the candle is going to be in an opposite direction. So that's the idea behind those decisions and thinking process. As you can see, also CCI was pointing down, so in conjunction with all of this you make your decision. If you don't know how this all works, don't hesitate to check the Telegram group that we have, me and my team, where we share a lot of useful info to learn and to apply to your own experience, creating your own strategies. Here we have the profit, guys. That's pretty good already. We are getting somewhere with that, and again we're going to use the entirety of it towards the next option to create this crazy exponential fast growth. You don't have to do that, but this is just to demonstrate you guys that this is how the snowball effect works here, and that you can do that, you can work with it. Basically, right, a strong downtrend there. It might go a bit more further down, I think, because we're not going through the middle line of the Keltner channel just yet. So we're gonna keep on with the trend. Sometimes it's better than just trying to see things that are not really there. And let's try that. Let's just keep on with the trend and see if that is the way to go. Let's wait for the result and continue. Here it is, the profit from this option, $277 already. So we're going to use towards the next option is 278. We have on a balance, and I'm going to just go ahead and use that. And yeah, for those who aren't familiar with this channel, I work on Quadex, and the link to the Quadex will be in the description to this video, as well as that invitation link to the Telegram group, where you can learn all this info about trading, indicators, and etc. Right, let's go with a put option here. We have we see that the trend is changing here, and yeah, we're expecting, from what I'm looking at, we're expecting the price to go breaking through the middle line of the Keltner channel. The zigzag is not drawn yet, and the CCI is looking down. So these are the factors, as well as that we bounced off the resisting top lines and levels and zones, whatever it is there. There is a few factors that we can read there. Sometimes it can get a bit messy, but yeah, you learn to work with those indicators, and then you just see it straight away. That's why you need to apply your knowledge. There is the profit from this option, 533. We're gonna go ahead, and 533 is gonna make us a 4, well, will it make a 4-figure? I think so. Yeah, so depending on the payout, don't forget to check the payouts, because sometimes you can get as much as like 12, I think 15 even % difference in the payout. So 90, sometimes 95% is the payout, and then you have 78 or 80, and right. Strong trend here, strong downtrend, really clear one. But actually no, we're gonna go ahead and continue with the downtrend here for a bit more, because I think there's still time until it can bounce off. I think this is a pullback. Plus, breaking through a zigzag line like that gives you an idea that the price is still very much dropping, and this could be just a pullback in between. And it's good we entered quite high there, not too bad. So yeah, as you can see, it keeps dropping. So let's wait for the end of this option and continue. Here it is, 4 figures we got there. Guys. Let's move on and make this profit grow even a bit more. So with these numbers we can now place okay, we place 1k maybe. As you can see, actually what happened there is that it came out of the zone. So in the end we were lucky with the pullback, but later on the price started going up because it is let's just put this 1k, because it's also in the zone of, so we get lucky there, it's also in the zone of being oversold, devalued asset basically, and it doesn't hold in this minimums. People start buying it again, and yeah, therefore the price starts growing up. Here we have a similar situation. I think we can get maybe as lucky as just before. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. I think we have a time for a pullback here. Yeah. It's just going through the zigzag line as well, so that's a good sign. Okay, let's wait for the result of it and continue. Here it is, 92% payout. With that just made us almost a double overall balance. As you can see, at this point it starts growing really exponentially, like a true snowball effect here. So let's keep pushing. At this point we're gonna go ahead and place our next option as 1900. And should I well, usually I switch between the options. Let's just put 9 there, and that gives us a chance to look at different, like look at the perfect situations. And then your eye doesn't get blurred with. Right, let's go on with a put option here. There is still time for as you can see, for some bearish impulse, but I hope that there is enough time for, because we are getting to a support level there. As you can see, it's not gonna break through. I don't actually, it's getting into the zone of also being oversold. But at the same time, as I see, there is strong supports there. I think we have enough time just to profit from this situation, but it's very similar like from before. It might jump up again. Yeah, let's wait for the end of this and continue. Here it is, guys. Nice profit from this option. As I said, it's growing really great, and we're gonna continue the same way, and we're gonna place towards the next option now the amount that we have. Well, we're gonna go ahead with 30/100. Let's do that. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. It's collecting on that support levels. I usually don't keep at the same. Rarely I see something really nice just after my option, and I do a second option, but usually I don't do that, because, well, it's what it does is that for these videos it's not so cool, because you might be on the same asset, you might be waiting for a while and just try and analyze it. Whether when you just made this haste decisions, it trains your eye also. It gives you guys things to think about with your decision making. So it's I think it's pretty profiting in both ways, in all ways. Right, here I'm gonna go with 3K. That's a big one, and I'm gonna go with put option, because we see that from the middle line of the Keltner channel, it acts as a resistance, and we're dropping down. Obviously there is a support from its lower line, but well, CCI was looking also down. Now it's changing a bit, so it's never 100, by the way, it's never 100%. And sometimes, well, not sometimes, it's a lot of times you make mistakes. Obviously I'm not. I'm trying to, in those videos, not necessarily place the mistakes. Sometimes I have the mistakes here as well, but most likely, like, because I'm using the entirety of the balance, a lot of times it just doesn't work out. And obviously these videos of the failures, you need to understand that there are failures, but not necessarily it's entertaining to watch it, I guess. So here I try to, there are times that I need to top up and make another video, because it's never 100%, and you need to really understand that. We just had a profit, amazing profit on this option. We're gonna go ahead and continue, push a little bit more. Okay, so for example here, but a lot of times I stop and cash in. So right, this is breaking through. As you can see, nice indication there that it's going through the bottom line of the Keltner channel, which is an indication that it's gonna go through it. With the call option here, we are basically that. The CCI is also looking up, and yeah, there is potential here. Therefore, that was the decision. Let's wait for the result of this and continue. Here we have, guys, into the 5 figures. As you can see, we got already. I might do, let's maybe put a little bit more effort there. Actually, that's a good sign right there. It broke through the middle line as well, which is a really nice situation. So at this point, maybe it's worth doing another option on the same asset. Right, so this is an example where I do that, because this looks really good for the growing of this trend. Breaking also the middle line shows a lot of potential. So yeah, let's wait for the result of this and continue. And here it is, guys. Here is the profit from this option. Right, we got to some really nice profit today, guys. We're gonna stop here. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.